Over Marvel Max, do you think Phase 5 will be an improvement over Phase 4 of the MCU? Short, quick answer, yes I do. Because my big issue with Phase 4 is that it just didn't have a clear enough focus. It didn't have something that pulled all of these plot lines together. It didn't have a team-up movie to join other characters so you could get an idea of like, who are our essentials? Who's the leader? How do they interact? It just felt like all of these different stories. I mean, there's like 5 different main plot lines and a bunch of these like standalone stories that I don't know if they'll ever follow them up. And so it just felt too scattershot. And I thought the quality dipped. Some of that is they put out too much. They went for quantity over quality. Some of that is they had a lot of new people. Some of that is they're doing TV for the first time. So hopefully they've learned from all of that. But as you move into Phase 5, they can look at the last phase and learn from it, realize what didn't really work. They can look at it, and they've had now done several TV shows, so hopefully they're going to get better and better at pacing them out better than they've done on a bunch of these shows. And then they're kicking it off with a movie about Kang that gives us our target, that gives us our focus. Thunderbolts might not be an Avengers movie, but at least it's doing something to pull characters together that feels like instead of all these scattered characters all over the multiverse, we're actually doing things together. Not just little cameos in each other's movies, but like actually these characters pulled together. One of the things I had a lot of conversations with people about how a lot of people have been talking with me saying, man, I used to watch everything Marvel put out and I stopped during Phase 4 because there's just too much. And I couldn't watch all these TV shows. So do I need to watch this show before I watch Ant-Man? Do I need to watch this show before Guardians? Do I need to watch this show? I've had that question so many times in the last couple of months as we're getting ready for some of these movies. And what happened with a lot of people is during Phase 3, there was Marvel FOMO, Marvel fear of missing out. That I need to watch every movie because I'm not all that interested in Captain Marvel, but it's right before Endgame. I can't skip this thing. So they would watch everything. And if they didn't see it in the theater, they'd rent it before the next movie came out because they didn't want to miss an important piece of the puzzle. And during Phase 4, they lost that. Some of that, it was a rebuilding phase. That was inherently going to happen to a certain extent. But I think they could have done a better job of finding some way to give more of a reason for people to watch everything, pull it together. Find some movie to close it out, something that makes it feel like I can't miss it. Phase 4 didn't have that. And I feel like Phase 5, right out of the gate, has more of that. Where people are asking me, do I need to catch up on this or this before I watch this? Because there's fear of missing out on something important in Marvel again. That right there, just the conversations I'm having makes me think that it's heading in the right direction.